miracle?
Jesus and his disciples went all over Israel, showing everyone what the kingdom of God was like. Do you know how he did that?
Oh, that's easy. By teaching them.
Well, yes, but also by doing amazing, unbelievable, incredible, unimaginable things called miracles.
Wow! But, what's a miracle?
Miracles are signs that show people how powerful Jesus is. Let me tell you about 3 of his miracles. One night, Jesus was on a boat with his disciples when...
Oh no! A huge storm has taken over the sea!
We're going to sink! We're going to die!
What are we going to do?
Meanwhile, Jesus was...
Sleeping?
like a baby. So, one of the disciples said,
Excuse me? Excuse me, Jesus?
Yes? What is it?
We're all going to die!
So, Jesus sat up and said,
Why are you so afraid?
Then he turned to the giant storm and said, Stop! And guess what happened? The storm stopped.
Wow! Jesus spoke to the storm and it obeyed him.
Yep, Jesus was showing his disciples that in the kingdom of God, we have nothing to fear because...
Jesus is the king of everything.
Yes, he is. Another time, Jesus was surrounded by thousands of people who had followed him far away from town, with no food to eat.
Boy, am I hungry.
Me too.
Wish I'd brought a snack.
Wish I'd brought 2 snacks.
So, one of the disciples asked Jesus,
Excuse me, Jesus? How are we going to feed all these people?
Will this help?
5 loaves of bread and 2 small fish? 5 loaves, 2... You can't feed thousands of people with this? Are you sure?
But Jesus took the boy's gift and prayed over it. Then he started breaking pieces off and giving them to the people. And then there were more pieces, and more pieces, and more pieces. So many pieces that...
Look! Every person got to eat as much as they wanted.
Another miracle. The disciples must have been so surprised.
Oh, they were. Jesus was giving them another sign. In God's kingdom, there is always enough. Enough food, enough warmth, enough love.
Because Jesus is the king of everything.
You're catching on. And another time, a desperate man ran to Jesus saying,
My daughter is sick and dying. Can you please help her?
By the time Jesus got to their house, the little girl had died.
Oh no!
But Jesus said,
Don't worry. She's okay.
and the little girl came back to life, just like that. This was a sign that Jesus is king over sickness and disease.
Jesus is the king of everything.
Yes, he is. In the kingdom of God, there is no sickness or death.
People must have been so excited.
Oh, they were. But not all of them.
Who wouldn't be excited about the miracles?
I'll tell you. The religious leaders, the Pharisees.
We keep track of all the rules, and we're not excited at all.
Yeah, Jesus is getting too popular.
Some people even call him a king.
We gotta do something about this.
So, the Pharisees went to the
Sadducees. We're the ones in charge of punishing the people that break the rules.
Let's talk.
The Pharisees and Sadducees didn't like all the amazing miracles Jesus was doing.
How could they not be amazed by the miracles?
Because they were too afraid Jesus would take over their jobs.
Jesus is the king over everything.
That's right. And God was about to use him to do the most incredible miracle of all time.
Really?
Yep. So the Pharisees and Sadducees began looking for a way to arrest Jesus, to stop him from doing the work his Father had sent him to do.